So when it comes to Black MAGA, okay, and I try not to generalize every single Black MAGA supporter. I know there's probably Black Republicans, which we can probably make an argument that there's a difference between a Black Republican and a Black MAGA supporter. I want to believe there's a world out there where it's not all Black Republicans. Okay, so I'm going to try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm talking to Black MAGA, the ones that sit here and stick their face so far up Trump's ass, so far up his ass. You don't see him anymore. All you see is toes out of Trump's ass. Okay, these are the individuals that I don't mind talking shit about every single day. It's one thing to be racist. It's one thing to be ignorant of the facts in history and just standing on principle. But to know all of this and to still try to maintain a relationship with people that hate you, hate everything about you, hate everything about your people, and you still have the audacity to sit here and defend and kiss these white people's asses so much, you deserve zero respect from me and from anyone else with a little bit of integrity. You are lower than racist people. So trust me, everything that I'm going to say, I mean it with the most disrespect you can think of. And a lot of these conversations that I would hear for a defense from Black MAGA and Trump is going to do X, Y, and Z in regards to putting more money in Black communities, giving more opportunities to Black folks than Harris would ever do or Democrats would ever do. Now, I'm not a liberal. I have my problems with liberals and liberal policies and these punk ass with no spine. Trust me. I'm a progressive. I'm a progressive, okay? But you have no legs to stand on supporting Trump. You guys make Harris look like gold. You make her look like she would have been the best president America would have ever seen. That's how bad Donald Trump is. It's not like Harris, would have been a shining star to turn this country around. No, she's a liberal. She would have done liberal things. But to be a Black American and support Trump in 2026, and here's some information for you, because they always want to talk about Black unemployment, putting more money into the pockets of Black America. Tell me how it's working for you so far. Okay, we got in 2023, Black unemployment was at 6%. 2024, before the election, was still 6%. A little too high, but okay. There's other numbers that are higher than 6. Okay. But in 2025, which at its peak during that year went up to 8.3%. Can you tell me why? Then at the end of the year, it dropped down to 6.9. Okay. Stabilized a little bit, but a little scare. But then in 2026, last month, or depending on when you're watching this, Black unemployment is at 7.2. So you tell me, what is Trump's magical plan to help Black folks? I have more respect for Black people who support liberals than Black folks that support a literal pedo racist bigot. And you think he's going to create legislation and policies to help your Black ass? No, don't think so. Get those buttery biscuits out your mouth and go ahead and read a book or 2 or maybe 3, okay? But you are the reason people like Trump got whitewashed, got normalized, sane washed, because folks like you are just a photo op. You're just a prop. You're just there to like show off to their other white racist people, like, hey guys, look what I caught today. You're a trophy to them. So every moment that I can get, I'm going to shit on Black MAGA because they deserve it. Round of applause for Black MAGA. Yes, go ahead, put your hands together for Black MAGA because they deserve every shit talking coming their way now and beyond. So let's go ahead and hear what Mr. D.L. Hughley has to say about Black MAGA.
This tariff thing, I think this tariff thing and the way the Supreme Court ruled, I think that people seem to forget that the Supreme Court serves corporate America. This Supreme Court held that corporations were people and that money is speech. And if that is true, if corporations are people and money is speech, don't nobody fucking speak louder than corporations.
Yeah.
So he can't be shocked that he lost, a ruling that where a Supreme Court will be deferential to the interests of corporate America. They care about corporate America way more than they do any president or certainly any population. This is the best job that this Donald Trump has ever had, was pretending to be president. He's never been as successful. And also the way he's handled these tariffs lets you know why he was bankrupt 6 times. Mm-hmm. The only reason that this country isn't bankrupt is because we're the United States of America. But everything he's doing, every practice that he's put in place, it hasn't ever served us well.
Now, I wanted to add that part because that's facts right there. Okay, that was just an extra nugget right there of knowledge, information you can take home with you. Okay, that would give you hours to ponder about. Okay, so I just wanted to add that in there before we get to the juicy stuff, okay?
And getting back to the hockey team, the interesting thing about the hockey team is the same people that laugh at the girl hockey joke laughed at the Obama ate me. They're the same people. And I remember Gavin Newsom, of course, he was having a conversation with the mayor of Atlanta, and he mentioned his SAT scores. And there was a conservative or a MAGA influence, I guess, and tried to intimate that he was denigrating black people. That he was like, I'm just like you. When you turn it around, it was mostly a white audience. He didn't do it at HBCU. He didn't do it at a black church. He didn't do it at a barbecue. He didn't do it at a barber shop. He did it it was in a hall. Now, I know it ain't a lot of white people in Atlanta, but whoever was there that day. They were all there that day. And what I find particularly ironic is some of the MAGA influence, the black influencers, who didn't see racism with him using a meme that depicted the president and the former first lady as apes. They didn't see racism there, but they did see it in this mocked up Gavin Newsom. I got to tell you, I like Gavin Newsom. I do. I've lived in California.
Now, a couple of things here. Now, one, when it came to Trump posting that video of all the Democrats as animals, and then at the end it depicted Obama and Michelle Obama as apes. I've watched the Officer Tatums, and I watched a lot of other black influencers to see, the high profile ones, to see what they were talking about. And I kid you not, they were like, okay, I wouldn't have posted it myself, but I don't understand why everybody's so mad type of energy, which is some BS, because we already know Trump has a long track record of being a bigot, of being a racist. So, of course, it's their job to sit here and spin the impossible, to sane wash, to whitewash Trump's racism. That's their job. So I wasn't really expecting any of them to be like, damn, this was crossing the line. Even Tim Scott, he almost, but he couldn't even believe it. He said, I pray to God this isn't real. It said nothing after. So that's problem number one. And then number two, he said, I like Gavin Newsom. Okay, hey, DL, if you watching this, we need to have a conversation. You can like Gavin, but I think we need to have that conversation, okay? But that's another conversation. Let's continue.
For my entire life, I voted for him every time. But if he said something racist, I would not have a problem calling him out, because I don't have an allegiance to political figures. They're tools to me. I don't buy merch from candidates. I ain't got an Obama hat or a Trump. None of that. To me, I just vote. I believe what I believe. I believe that they are too. But if he had said something that was racist, I wouldn't need a shoe booty ass darky from the MAGA side telling me this.
Okay, I've watched this like 3 or 4 times. Okay, I've never heard the term. Okay, and I live in Colorado. I don't know if that means anything. I haven't heard a lot of this lingo, but a shoe booty ass Negro. What does that mean? I even tried Googling it. It doesn't populate anything. But nevertheless, that sounds fitting. That sounds fitting to a black MAGA supporter. I don't even know what the word is, but I can see it. So, hey, I guess I up my vocabulary. MAGA supporters are shoe booty. Let's rewind it.
I believe that they are too. But if he had said something that was racist, I wouldn't need a shoe booty ass darky from the MAGA side telling me this. Those black MAGA influencers do not see racism when it exists, but have no problem not seeing it. Like, they don't see it when it's actually there, but they have no problem pretending to see it when it ain't. Mm-hmm. And they use those big ass lips to do 2 things. One is to cover racism up, and the other is to lie for them. Black people, anybody other.
Now, of course, I don't want people in the comments like, oh my God, you guys are, talking bad about, hey, I got big lips myself. I love my big features. I've learned to appreciate the exterior that Jesus Christ has built for me. Okay, trust me. But you can use your big lips for good, or you can use it for bad. So once again, this is a conversation for black folks. So don't be in my comments crying about, no, I don't give a damn about these black Trump supporters. They haven't earned, and they will never get my respect. Not even a little bit. So whatever I want to call them or other people want to call them, I don't care. Because they've given that up. They've given their black card, they've given their blackness and sold it to be close to power, quote unquote, close to power or proximity to whiteness. They've given that up. And to me, that is the lowest thing you can do. Our ancestors literally died for this country to be even close to the democracy that they dreamed of. And you have the caucasity to sit here and give that all away to kiss the white man's ass, to kiss Donald Trump's ass. You get zero respect from me. So, hey, don't give a damn.
The straight white dudes for Donald Trump are just photo ops. They're set dressing. Mm-hmm. Like when he had all these black people celebrating the black history
Black
that
History
he has
Month.
denigrated now, the black history he's diminished.
Yeah.
That black history. And who is this girl right here? Have you ever noticed that you never see them in the same place at the same time?
Yeah. And they were yelling 4 more years.
Man,
4 more years.
Man. This grandmother, what was her name? Florencia
Cook.
Have you ever noticed? I'm not saying that I know this to be true, but you never see Florencia Cook and Nicki Minaj at the same time.
I mean,
you never do. Have you ever noticed how all of them speak that way?
Yeah.
All of them sound like like a caricature of how they think black people sound. Leave her alone, because grandma said so.
Yeah. But not just her. Tim Scott sounds that way. Herschel Walker
sounds that way.
All of them sound the exact same way.
Diamond and Silk sounded that way.
Yeah.
And this, Florencia, look here. I mean, I'm sure you've been through enough tragedy enough. But you can't have a bad wig and a bad vocabulary. Pick a struggle.
I mean...
Either bump your edges and brush up on your vocabulary. It can't be all of it. But all of them are caricatures. All of them look and sound like they just jumped off a box of rice. That's all they are to them. They are clearly props. Mm-hmm. And they're there right now when black history is under assault. Just in Philadelphia, he tried to remove all the black exhibits. He's literally stripping black accomplishments from the history books. Mm-hmm. And he has you guys there. And I call them, you know what black people, black MAGA is? They're there to sane wash the things that he do. Mm-hmm. I call them fabuloso. they just clean, they just make shit smell better. You can call it niggeloso, but it's the same thing. They are not, they are there to make what he's doing sane looking.
And that is true. That's all that they're worth. And it's sad because I want to believe they know that. They know that that's all that their life will ever amount to, is being a prop for other people. You know, like, they don't want, these white folks know that they can't say the things that they want to, which I don't know why, because we're living in a culture, in a environment where if you say some racist, hateful things, you will be popular amongst the right. You will have a segment on Fox News. You can start a podcast. You can start a GoFundMe, collect a few $1 million. Go ahead and pass go. Get yourself some property. But I guess some of them are still in the closet with their racism. So what do? They get themselves a black friend. They buy one. Say, hey, I need you to say these things that I don't want to say. And I've heard racist white folks say this, admit this about black content creators. So this is reality. And I think they like it. And it's only to protect and sane wash white supremacy. So, hey, I guess racism is going to stay in America thanks to these Negroes, okay?
Cover it with a smile. So you really
and cover
don't
that
know.
stench up. That's all they do.
Dirty.
And they do it proudly 4 more years. And I was watching the James.
Okay. And then he gets into the James Tallarico situation. But we need to make sure that we are reminding Black MAGA that they are a piece of shit. They're forever going to be a piece of shit. And everything that is happening in this country is because of them. Now, according to the poll numbers and other reportings out there, the support of Black MAGA is falling a little bit. I mean, but it is falling a lot, along with, Latino voters and X, Y, and Z young voters, because I think some of them are starting to see the light. But I'm not going to let it go. We cannot forget what their vote has brought to this country. And the millions of people here and across the world are suffering because of their ass kissing.
Yeah,
that's it.
See how you do under pressure. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that.